Well, hello! We're so glad you're here. We've been waiting to run an ancient new concept by you, and we need your input. We're talking about peace here, but from a new perspective we think you really love. This is a conversation about peace, so naturally it's very much a global conversation that we, including you, are an integral part of, regardless of our level of participation. So whether peace is a burning passion of yours, or if you think it's way too naive or high in the sky next to rainbows and flying unicorns, stay in the conversation for a few minutes, and we promise you'll find your part in peace. You ready? Great! Let's jump right in, starting with a big assumption Speciate is based on, that we are more than capable of resolving our conflicts non-violently. Now, if you disagree already, keep listening, because your perspective has a part in this conversation. Our motivation is to think out loud and explore with you the possible choice to evolve our human experience together by completely removing killing and violence as accepted conflict resolution methods for humanity. This approach to peace means that humanity chooses to take war off the table, which is clearly a global commitment to rely on ingenuity to resolve our conflicts non-violently. Now, if you think the global scale of this vision makes it impossible, let's zoom in and take a look at our societies. Right now, taking a life as an offensive conflict resolution method is considered murder and is 100% criminal in every country in the world. But taking lives in war is praised as an honorable act. Murder is punished by the harshest consequences in any society, but taking lives is protected and supported in war. So think of this as an invitation to consider that we already have a structure around maintaining peace in our countries, and we can choose to replicate that same structure on a global scale. Look, this is not a conversation about removing or defunding defense. We're not looking to make any country weaker or a defenseless sitting duck at the mercy of others. So think of our country's defense technology as any weapon individuals have access to in a society. Take knives or guns, for example. In countries like the US, citizens can have all the guns they want, but they're not allowed to offensively use guns to harm another person. If they do, there is a strict societal structure created just to deal with that. We already have organizations like the United Nations that can be used to create the same peace structure globally, which means peace is doable. And the UN is just an example offered as a possible way versus the way. We're certainly not coming into this inquiry assuming we have all the right answers. So let's think and talk and discover the best path forward together. Now we face a big choice here, a good choice that will protect us from the darkness war and violence bring to our lives. The real question is what it takes for us to make peace happen. And with our technologies, we're now more connected than ever in our history, meaning we've never been better equipped to have an important conversation of this magnitude. You and I can choose. We can choose to have humanity thrive together. Just like our societies thrive, so can our species as a whole without death and violence. Peace is very much achievable. Join us in exploring and creating new possibilities for our futures. And if you think global peace is too utopian to belong in our world and reality, let this question be a guide for your choice. If you had the mighty power to make peace our reality right now just by choosing so, would you make that choice? If your answer is yes, then join this conversation and bring your wisdom and expertise to make peace our reality.